Clean.
Took his head right off.
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy Rock Lee. Hey, if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Summertime rendering starting now. YaBoyRockLee desu.
俺はアドルゴです。
Well, I thought you were direct nasty.
We are jumping into summertime rendering. The opinion I was holding back from the last one was, so you saw how they showed Ushio's corpse, right?
Yes.
So there was one moment where we speculated whether or not she was alive or not. And I read a comment, I was like, you idiot, you saw her body at the funeral, right? So of course she's dead, right? And then the cremation happened, etc., right? And then fast forward, it's like, but did it?
Cause Direct Nasty was right! I was wrong. I said she might be alive somewhere.
Thank you.
But I was still right that wasn't the same body.
And this is the context with that. This is the context what I was talking about. Is that video, right? So it was probably used, even though I'm taking credit. But yes, I remember we were on the same page though.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so she is dead. That's confirmed. But just because you saw something, that doesn't mean it's true.
Cause we made the joke about from Stranger Things. I remember.
Yeah. Just because, yeah.
I just feel like
that.
whenever people use like terms like idiot or dumb or stupid, like they're always using it with a very like
Superiority
cocky,
complex.
superior.
Yeah.
So it's like at this moment, it's like, yeah, you want to say it again? Like I don't know. I just feel like I'd be.
I just like being
embarrassed,
vindicated.
dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes I just be saying
I'd be
shit,
embarrassed.
and like I know I have no basis, but it's like, yo, I've seen enough other things to really just kind of find something here, and they're like, oh, you're so dumb for that. And then later on, I'll see the comments like, damn, looks like he was right and I was wrong. I should have rescind my previous comment. But it's like, it's all love. I understand.
On this note,
I'm a wizard.
If the comment section is being condescending, right? On my end, I just want to show how immaculate the defense is, right? But not return fire.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not gonna return fire. Look at all these aircraft carriers, look at the stealth bombers, a couple of nuclear facilities. Like, we're good over here, but we're not gonna return fire.
So last episode, we get like the 5th loop, right? And it's showing us right now, like this is the 5th loop. I was trying to say like this version of Shinpei, this is like the 5th time he's gone through it. Cause I remember in the beginning.
This version of him, this is the 5th time he went through it. Okay.
In the 2nd or 3rd episode, I was like speculating, oh, because there's like a blue version of him in the back that warns him, or he's seen things that even though he hasn't, like when he went up the stairs and he saw the little girl, and I was like, well, that's not real. Like the picture thing he saw, and then it just disappears. He's like, what? And we weren't sure if it was real or not. I was like, oh, that was just a different time version of him. And it literally was, because at that same moment we see him or the girl go up there and stuff, and the picture and everything, and then going in the room. So it's like, oh, so it was like a different version or parallel universe that he like warned himself.
Got access to.
Yes, had access.
Gotcha.
Even though he can't really remember like how he knows like this is this bad situation. The other version of him who's trying to help him get to where he's at right now, like we both need to combine so we can stop the day before this actually all goes down, you know? Because I believe once they have full access to it, like I said before, like a couple episodes, once he has full access, he can go before the point where she even kills Ushio.
Agreed.
I believe that.
He knows when it's gonna happen, right? With the little girl, when the picture's taken. Once he has full control of like the eye and stuff, he can go back previously to before like the little girl gets shadowed, if that makes sense.
That's you think he'll be able to go that far back to stop the original shadowing?
That's what he said. He said you don't even know the full extent of your power.
True, he said it's a good thing you haven't mastered it.
Yeah, you can watch the parallel worlds together, right? And see how they end up and stuff and how they restart. He never said that he couldn't go back, but I was like taking it as like, oh, he can kind of like, once he controls it, he can go back and put himself in a different time, if that makes sense. But that's like a stretch. But I still think he could possibly do it. Like him bringing Ushio out here, like holding her hand as they're like talking and stuff, that to me is like confirmation it's possible.
That's why her respawn point always changes with him, by the way.
Yes. That's I was like, yeah, it doesn't make sense that he should be able to bring her back unless there's like more stuff to it that they haven't explained.
I think he's also always been bringing her back. That's the first time he brought her back with his hand.
Consciously.
Yeah.
That was the first time he consciously brought her back. Every other time, because we could hear her in the background as he's going through the shit.
Always.
And you would see
There's
her,
always a background video.
It seemed like she was getting up in a different location. He died, she got up in a different location. Wherever she was, he died, and he would pull her back to wherever.
There's also, before everything happened, happened, he, instead of going through that little time warp, he would have the vision of Ushio, like when he would wake up in the girl's chest, he would have the vision of her saying like protect Mio and stuff. So that version or something or whatever is going on. I'm assuming that like them on the boat and stuff, they're preparing for when Ushio has to go save the little girl or something. Like he's going back in time that far back and he's out on the boat waiting for Ushio to go in or whatever and then try to stop him. You know what I mean? Like where does this boat thing come in? That's why I was always like,
once you got to the boat thing, once you got to the boat thing, I hopped off the boat. So it might
Season 1, episode 1, scene 1.
I mean, he's
they're
back
on the boat together.
They're both
on the boat together.
And they both seem
She's
like the
in the
same
outfit.
Who's in the outfit?
You might be on to something.
And Ushio's warning him, protect Mio, and he doesn't know why he keeps seeing that vision because it's a future vision. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yes, okay.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Oh shit!
No, deadass.
Oh,
what the vision that he saw isn't an event that occurred at that time. It's an event that occurred later on, like when her head was getting crushed, for example. Because when you're truly omnipresent through time, the past and the future can be one and the same. It's all time. You can exist in all of it. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Kind of.
But I'm thinking the boat scene is like way past the time he was even supposed to be there. Because he got on the boat the first time in years, when she died in the funeral. So before the funeral, he shows up with the boat, waiting out in the ocean for whenever the little girl comes to try to...
Yeah, usually,
that moment.
Right when I get it, she adds more to it.
And
she did, the same thing just happened to you, right?
Yeah, I watched it happen to you too.
Yeah.
I'll just
I
leave it
got
at
that he can
I'll just leave
exist.
it at that. I'll just leave it at that.
There's something where when he sees something that happened in the past, and he's like, where'd that vision happen? And we haven't observed that moment.
Because there was a different version of him that went through that loop. This version of him went through 5 loops.
That's what you're saying. This version went through him with 5 loops.
So long story short, if at the end of this season, if the season ends with 2 of them on the boat, and he's like, "Are you ready?" and he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Remember, save Mio." And there's like,
okay,
fuck it.
okay.
No, I'm leaving it right there.
It's like, that was your. There's a potential theory where like there's like a master version of him. And he has version himself
that he's
just
going
working
in and
shit
out,
rendering shit, trying to find the best rendered timeline that makes this complete story. And it's like with that kind of power hypothetical, you couldn't have took the L in the first place. But they're gonna make you feel like you're taking a. They're gonna make you feel like you're taking the L because that version is. But he might have 100 of him working out the very same scenarios, and whichever version gets furthest is like that's gonna be the one.
This is the final version we're gonna see that's gonna make it, basically, right? Unless they do another season, which in case means he probably failed. And then that version of him is gonna be the master puppet, right? And then tell his other version, whichever version this is, to go through the first loop in the 5th.
Yeah, it makes sense. Very like out there, like way out there.
I don't know if everyone's gonna understand it, but
that's
I
a
said
hard
the
one to
theory.
understand.
So if the theory comes true, right? I said it, regardless if you understood it.
No. I understand that now.
What's wild is, even with what you said, it could be one of those things like some Doctor Strange shit, where he's like, oh, we tried to go stop it at the inception, but even that one just ended up being worse. So we have to go through all this horror just to come back around full circle. That you have to go through the horror to actually win.
So anyways, we're going to jump into summertime rendering, folks. If you guys haven't subbed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction and discussion is on our Patreon. If you like our content, smash thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you want to join the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you can connect to us and the community.
Alright guys, we're going to jump into summertime rendering starting now.
But to the very end, Trooper.
Doug.
The world you observe is like a copy.
Thank you. I mean, duh.
The egg.
On the boat. Let me give you something.
You already tried the other method. It's that simple.
Whoa.
They're getting all the memories?
How sway?
She just transferred to both? Oh yeah, she has an ability.
And he brought her back, so she remembers everything, especially how she activated whatever she did.
Kind of fictional. I love it. There it is. I have to imagine Shiori's like 1% of the main body.
A drone!
Yep.
It's Guardian.
Yeah.
Wait, erase what?
Oh, the
copy.
opening.
Yeah, there's a new opening.
I think I'm about to see a massive pivot. I didn't realize how important it was that she stole some of the power and she called her the egg. Something happened where I don't think Heine's the original anymore. I don't mean to say not the original anymore, but I don't think she's the strongest anymore. I think Ushio might have evolved past her, and that's what they were trying to show in the last one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, don't bring her ass in.
No,
We're surprised
Oh
that
my
the doctor was
God.
going to sacrifice both his children for his wife to come back.
I bet you money this nigga's in love on some bullshit. Ew, nope, I'm good. That nigga turned into a spider.
Yeah, I thought that woman was talking with that voice.
How is this shadow?
That shit.
I don't think the dad's doing it for the wife.
Yeah, make an appointment with your dad. Damn.
Oh, she was listening.
Looking.
That's how we. Okay. It's been found and erased.
Who is this? My mom's calling? He sounds young.
Sounds like a child.
Oh, it's that mission.
But will this really work? Won't she remember this time?
She's silly at a time like this. It's hilarious.
I don't think it's gonna go down the same way.
Can they not hear each other? Like she was recording on the phone. I don't understand why they do that.
Because he doesn't know what she learns.
That's what I was saying.
That's why she leaves recordings for her brother.
Got it. And you know the doctor's already made a call to somebody.
Run the mommy.
I want one. She's so funny. I wonder who your grandkid is. Oh. Dope.
How much bandwidth does she has left?
Up to speed. God dang. I've been like, what's y'all plan? Here we go. Wait a second. That's the wrong body, is it not?
Renowski's getting bodied. Is he missing an arm?
Yeah, she is.
Yo, I knew this nigga was gonna pull up. I knew it had to be him.
There's too many for you. The world, the survivors see. Oh. 3 heads.
Clean.
Took his head right off. Ha! Can't feel it. Steal it.
甘かった。後ろはここ。ごめん、痛かった首。俺は平気や。
She took his top right off.
こうでが誰なんか分かればええと思ったんやけどな。空っぽやった。
That's why it didn't work.
どうやって動いてるんや。そうか。飼い主
The
と同じ匂い
same
がした。
thing.
3 in 1.
勝てると思うか。勝てるよ。私らなら。ありがとう。うちよ。ループの視点がすれたりとしても雨なんか降ってるはずない。22日はずっと晴れやのに。ちょっと待って、お姉ちゃん。
This is a phone conversation. No, forget it, I'm wrong. Don't listen to
This
me.
is,
This is
not
years
him when he was a
ago.
little kid?
No, that's the sister and the brother.
Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke, yeah.
Years ago.
中野先生。
Follow.
今の二人追っかけよう。
This proves he can go
Sauce.
farther back in time.
Sauce.
Just face through, bro. How you gonna open the door? They can't even see you.
He's not back yet. That's his problem. He thinks he's back. He's a ghost right now. He's observing a timeline.
今日はちょうど養殖国内開店10周年記念日やね。それで島の
That's
みんな
Shinpei's
が
mom.
食べに来てくれててね。そうなんですか。お母さん。14年前。ミオが近くにいてこんなことが起きたんや。過去の出来事を目の当たりにした。ここは南雲先生の記憶。
Wonder
今
why.
日はデザートサービスやで。帰りなので帰ります。ちょっと待った。今日は国年のおめでたい日やろ。みんなで祝うらよ。みんなで騒ぐ必要性を感じやん。人の心注文ないよ。だから私の心は人の心や。南雲先生。
For real, bro.
おめでとうございます。
お前が帰れ。
ほら、ゆずるちゃん、私に会えてそんなに嬉しい？
おお、朝日と、ありがと
いやー、10年あっちゅう間ですね。これからもそのままの味でいてください。
いいげ、それに寝癖も。
ごめん、忘れた。
お父さんまで来たよ。こんな日あったんやな。すごいな。動いてる。二人の声、仕草。あんなだったな。新平の両親って何の仕事してたんや。水中考古学者。水に
Oh,
潜る仕事。正人君、いよいよ
interesting.
宮司さんになったな。
う。ゴール君はどうだ？
Cool.
前言ってたポイントに。
What's the spot?
You know the spot. Don't ask that.
That's why they dead.
That's why they're dead?
They went to a spot they shouldn't have went.
Yeah, I was gonna say the diving and stuff, the cave. Yeah.
友達できたっていうから。信じられやんでしょ。だから僕、それ夢ちゃうかって。
Oh, she said she knew her too.
Her friend. That's Shiori's mom. That's why I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is.
どこで新しく知り合うの？鷹の巣山。
The scene. Oh.
Don't tell me this is how her brother dies.
I was literally just realizing that.
I thought he died like near a temple or something.
あの2階の窓に。君悪すぎ。
Run away.
お化け出るって噂あるんよ。でやんね。私は今日会うって約束した。約束は守る。ヒーゼル。うちまで送ってくよ、朝ちゃん。ああなったらお姉ちゃん、ここでも動かんから。
Hmm.
太郎。
What?
こんばんは。
Mhm.
はい。
She called her a friend too. That's a little weird. All right, so she knew her before. That's interesting. Well, nothing much changed for me in the plot department. We're just getting more information again.
I had one thing that changed. It was almost basically how much of a potential omniscient being he is with juggling these multiple timelines and et cetera, et cetera. So my personal thing is, Ahmed has gone through 5 loops, and that's it. That's it. All this other stuff, and it's because of how he got the eye and when he got the eye and who gave him the eye. Isn't it? They implied it was Ushio. She willed it into some reality stuff.
Well, she gave it to him at some point, is what she said.
Yeah.
The future, which made him go back in the past to be able to do this, for whatever reason. She's also special in her own right, so that she gave him this ability to use it. So.
And Hizuru and Ryunosuke are special. They have some eye thing too. Not like his, but like she shook Ushio, got all this information, or it seemed like she gathered all this information. She saw these possibilities. I'm like, okay, we could trust her. And then some other times when things about to happen, we saw Ryunosuke was able to see like 3 seconds ahead or something like that, and he was responding early. Shadow Ushio is truly a special person. They are an egg, and they did something, right? And that has helped some key humans, or 2 key humans with some type of supernatural ability. But Ushio is a true special one. That's what I'm going with in my mind as I'm putting this together.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Even though he's the main character, Shinpei's the main character, he drives the story, but Ushio, she's giving the hookups.
I did
She's
think
hooking
it
people
was,
up.
I did think it was weird that they were gonna go back to the house and do what they did because I was like, well, wouldn't she know? But I didn't know how I came up with that idea, right? Because I was just like, I think she knows that you guys are coming. I was like, this isn't gonna end well. As she was going up, I was like, this doesn't feel right. I don't know what it was. And then she said it. Highness said that she marked him already, and I totally forgot about the mark. I was like, oh, that's
It's his
why.
first time dying since he got the mark that I recall.
Yes.
That's the key.
First time dying. So she knows when he is in the timeline that she can remember. So it's like, oh, that's how she can tell. And that's why she was able to fight differently because she also has the same abilities.
I know when you made the thought because I think I had the same thought. Literally, when he came up, she's like, yo, I see you now. It's like, oh yeah,
It's gonna be different now.
When he dies or whatever, she's gonna start seeing some of the things, accumulate some of the information.
It's just at this point I was like, this isn't gonna be the same way though, but I didn't think it was gonna end up like this either. So this is interesting.
You remember when we thought there was just gonna be 2 Shinpeis? Remember when we thought we had that little idea in like the first 4 episodes that there was gonna be 2 Shinpeis and he was gonna have to deal with himself? And that just kind of fizzled out, and it's like, no. There was 2 Shinpeis at one time.
I do think there's 2 Shinpeis, but one is from the future trying to help his past version.
I meant like a shadow Shinpei that was gonna be evil.
Oh,
we were thinking it was a shadow version of Shinpei that'd be constantly be able to check him.
Because of the flash and everything, we're always just.
Yo, thanks for watching, folks. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction and discussion is on our Patreon. If you guys like our content, make sure you smash a thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you're enjoying the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you can connect to us and the community.
All right, until next time, guys. YaBoyRockLee.
Dark Little Nerd.
Direct Nasty.
Out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, YaBoyRockLee.